What's up, guys? Fahros here with another update of our Insanity workout series. Today was day 11. We're catching up on that 2-week mark. I'm actually really excited about the 2-week because I think on day 14, the 2-week mark is another fit test, which will be next Monday. So I'm excited to see how much growth I've made in just the first 2 weeks. I don't think I'm going to weigh myself until like after the first month. So like after week 4, but I am excited for the 2-week mark. Today was just another stretch day. We've done it 2 times now, I think. 2 or 3 times. I think only twice. I noticed this time I'm able to stretch way deeper into my stretches, and I'm able to hold those stretches way longer. There's 2 points in particular that stick out of my mind in the video series. There's one time where he has you do 16 really slow, deep squats, and I mean slow. Like it takes you probably 4 or 5 seconds to do each one. And after you do those really slow, really controlled squats, on the last one you go all the way down and you just hold it. You just hold it all the way deep into the squat. You're just standing there, crouched, holding it. And he tries to have you hold it for so long. And man, even though Insanity is like this hyper rigorous workout, extreme cardio, you're working your ass off doing the actual exercises, you don't get burned. Your muscles don't burn like they do when you're holding that stretch. It is like your legs catch on fire and it hurts and you just want to stop, but you're listening to him. And right when you get ready to stop, he's like, come on, just keep going. 10, 9, and then he starts counting. And this is a trick I'll give you. This is something that gets me every time, or works for me almost every time, is that if I hear 10 and he starts counting down from 10 down to 0, I think in my head, don't fucking quit. Your body can do anything for 10 more seconds. I don't care what it is. If you only have 10 seconds left, your ass doesn't have to stop. If you're the kind of guy that stops in the last 10 seconds, you need to take a step back. I know you're tired, and I know it's hard, and I know everyone has a breaking point, but you need to dial it back a second and look at it from an objective point of view and think, what is going to happen if I push through that last 10 seconds? What's going to happen? What's so bad is going to happen to me if I force my body to go through that last 10 seconds? Am I going to die? No. It's almost like in the back of our heads, like, you're like, no, man, I can't. I gotta quit when I quit. But when you really think about it, like, am I gonna die? No. Am I gonna hurt myself? No. It's just 10 more seconds. So that I was able to go through that 10 seconds today and go through that whole full squat hold, and then there was another holding exercise where we did a bunch of lunges, and then he has you hold it in a lunge, and I couldn't do the whole thing. Because one time he's like correcting some guy's form and everyone else is still holding their stretch for like fucking 30 seconds. I couldn't do that. I had to stand up and be like, ooh, I'm gonna check Pokemon Go for a second. Get right back into it. But yeah, I held it for way longer today than I did last week. So I know I'm getting stronger. Even in 2 weeks, I know I'm getting stronger. And I know I probably cut like 3-4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds already. But that's just what I feel like. I'm gonna wait to weigh myself, like I said, until the end of the first month. One thing I wanted to talk about today, real quick, I was thinking about taking a long time on it, but I don't know. Without rambling, let's just get into it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I wanted to remind you guys and this applies to life, not just Insanity, take things one step at a time. Alright, one step at a time. Here's why I started thinking about this and why it is so important to a workout routine, and it also applies to life. But with working out, when I first started Insanity, I was even reading some of the comments. I'm like, alright, I gotta get in shape. I want to get in shape. I want to get a six-pack again. I want to drop weight. I want to do all these things. And I'm thinking about all the different ways to do them. And my brain's going in a million different places where I could start running. I could start working out. I could Google some workouts. I could get a gym membership. I could do Insanity again. I could do T25. I could do a new Beachbody workout. Blah, 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 whatever. pick a direction and take it one step at a time. And this is hard for me even once I started Insanity, because I was like, all right, I could do Insanity, or I could do Insanity plus something else, or I can do Insanity plus change my diet, or I could do Insanity plus a workout in the evenings, plus change my diet, plus get on supplements. I could get on creatine again like I was when I was 23, or I could get on protein again, or I could get on meal replacements, or I could just try to have a protein breakfast bar every morning, or I could try to cut out fast food, or I could try to cut out drinking alcohol. I'm like, boom, that's a lot of things you can change, right? And all those things crossed my mind when I first started. And I had to just dial it back and say, all right, objective, we want to get in shape again. Very broad general objective. Step 1, start working out. Leave it at that. Take it one step at a time. Start working out. People in the comments were like, hey, are you changing your diet? Hey, or are you trying to cut out this? Hey, are you thinking about doing anything else? Right now? No. Or really for the first week and a half? No. For the first week and a half, I was in pain. Every video I said, I'm in pain. I woke up and I hurt today. It was hard to go up the steps. My ass muscles literally hurt. Fuck, man. You can't do that plus do all those other things I was listing off. It's going to drive you crazy. And if you're not really, really, really good at time management, prioritizing, and handling stress, you just can't handle all that. Maybe some people can, but a normal person cannot. So props to you if you can. But I think it's very wise to try to take it one step at a time. The first week and a half, all I did was focus on working out. All I did was focus on gathering the energy and forcing myself to work out 6 days a week. And I succeeded. I have not missed a workout yet. Then this week rolled around and I go, okay, I know I'm going to be able to finish month 1. Month 1's in the bag. It is in the bag at this point. Now I can go to step 2. What's step 2? Well, my diet sucks. And I recognize my diet sucks, but it's really hard to change a diet. So why not try to slap a Band-Aid fix on it? Let's see, is there any way we can easily fix a diet? All right, maybe we could take some supplements to help round it out. I'm not getting enough protein. I started taking protein shakes yesterday. I had some protein laying in the cabinet. Don't worry, it's not expired or anything. I checked it, and it's protein and meal replacement. And it's like, cool, I'm on the go sometimes. I'm really busy. I get really stressed sometimes. I don't feel like cooking myself good food. I added some protein into my diet. I had some creatine as well. I actually started creatine like 3 days ago. I didn't tell you guys, but I did. I started taking that before my workouts, and now I'm taking protein in the morning, and that's helping round out my diet, and that's helping give me some more energy. And, health nuts can be like, might criticize me for what I just said. Oh, you should do some more research. Oh, you should blah, 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 blah. Oh, you should only take it at this time of day and then work out at this time of day and then eat this immediately afterwards and that'll maximize your results. Well, fucking this is what I think people need to understand why so many people fail is they try to perfect everything and min-max everything and do everything by what other people tell them to do instead of worrying about themselves and doing things one step at a time. I think why I was successful in the past is because I didn't give a shit what people told me. I didn't ask people for advice. Someone told me about Insanity and I said, that looks cool. I did it. I loved it. And I kept doing it. And it's a 2-month circuit. I did it for 4. And then I added in my own stuff that was recommended to me by other people that I trusted. And some stuff I stopped taking, some stuff I stuck with. And I think that's important. So if you're thinking about working out, or if you're thinking about doing anything with your life, get a goal, get an objective, and then figure out what step 1 is, and just do that until you feel like you have it mastered, and then move on to step 2. And I'm talking really basic, fundamental steps here, not multi-layered steps. If it's a step that consists of 3 things, that should be 3 steps. I'm rambling at this point, but that's what I wanted the topic of this video to be, because I feel like it's the only reason I'm staying in this, because I'm so tired after work sometimes, and I have so much stress sometimes. But I'm managing to stay in it, because right now I'm only worrying about 2 steps. And those 2 steps, even though it's not perfect, I'm not doing this workout routine perfectly. Not doing my diet perfectly. Who cares? The two things I am doing are huge, and they are so important and are going to have such an impact compared to what I was doing 3 weeks ago, which was nothing. Something to think about. I'll catch you guys next vlog. I got more stuff I want to talk to you about. See you tomorrow night. Peace out. Have a good night, y'all.